Hello friends, this is Prince William from Kyoto University, UR15CS173. This is my first video for the first experiment of data structures lab. In this video, I'm going to create a 1m into n matrix, and I'm going to calculate address of a cell in that matrix, which is stored in row measure and column measure wise. Now in this hashtag include iOS. iOS is a header file. Using namespace is a command, and std is standard library. It contains all the input output keywords such as cout, cin, etc. And I have declared here several variables which are of data type int. Here m and s. uh, M means M here is the number of rows which I am taking from the user. N means number of columns, and S is the number of sets. And I have declared array ARR, and this is of limit 10. 10 here, first 10 defines the number of rows, and second 10 defines the number of columns. And this is ARR here is a two-dimensional variable, and this one is the three-dimensional variable. And here third 10 means number of sets, and 10 is the limit. Now I have used different functions to define different uh, methods. Like to create a matrix, I have used function matrix, and to calculate the address row measure wise, I have used the function row measure, and these two are for two-dimensional calculation. In matrix, I have asked user to enter the number of rows and number of column. Number of rows is put into the variable n, and the value of columns is put into variable n. Here I have declared two pointer variables, add and ba. Ba means here base address. Pointer is the variable which stores address of another variable. So here ampersand here is used to take the address of that variable, of that place, of this array. And in row measure, here you can see this is the main formula that is used to calculate the address row measure wise. BA plus BA is the base address plus I minus LB1. Now here LB1 is lower bound 1, LB2 is lower bound 2, which is I have not written here because both the values are 0. So I minus 0 will be I only. So I have written I into n plus j, and here 1 is the size, so into 1. In this way, calculator's address will be shown in the output. And here these two functions are showing three-dimensional calculation. In this matrix one is creating matrix, three-dimensional matrix. I have asked once again the user to enter the number of rows, columns, and sets. Rows, number of rows, value of the number of rows is put into variable n, and number of columns is taken into n, and number of sets is taken into the variable s. Again, BA base address is getting is getting the first value of the matrix, and here ampersand is used to get the address of that first element. Row measure 1 is once again used to calculate row measure wise in this three-dimensional matrix. Here unlike the two-dimensional, here one more variable k is added, and I into m into n, k into plus j into n plus k. Again here size is 1, so into 1. And again in this way calculator address is displayed in the output. Now in the int main function, first of all I have called the matrix function, so that the a user enters the values and the matrix is created. Now here I have used nested loop to calculate the address and show the assigned address also. Row major order, this is the row major order. I equal to 0, I less than m, I plus plus, j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Now I've called here row major to so that the calculated address will be shown in the output. This set of blocks is for column major order. Here also I have used for loop, nested loop, and this is the main formula for calculating row column major wise. Now this set of codes is for three-dimensional calculation. Again, I have called matrix1 function to create three-dimensional matrix. Now here row major order address is calculated in row major wise. 3 for loops I have used nested loops to calculate the address and also assign to show the assigned address. And this is for the column major wise. Now let us run and see the code. As I said, here it is asking enter the number of rows, so I'm entering 1, and enter the number of columns 2. You can see here assigned address and calculated address are same. Now the system is asking for three-dimensional matrix. Once again I'm entering the values, and again here the values are shown, the assigned and the calculated address. Thank you for watching my video.